All right, here we go. So I'm so excited. Welcome, everybody. I'm happy to see your faces. Thank you. And especially a huge thanks to my two guests, Dee and Michelle. Thank you for your support and thank you for trusting me and for being here. These are a lot of my friends that you see, and I love this community. But I do want to share my screen so that you can follow along with me and you could get the information like I got it 15 years ago. So I want to tell you a little bit about me. Then I'm going to tell you a little bit about our products and then our company. Okay. So first off, my story. I was a school teacher. I taught religion to first and second graders, and I loved it. I was at a Catholic school here in Houma, Louisiana. Nothing like getting 300 hugs a day. Okay. But I felt like I needed more. So I started tutoring after school and I loved it because it gave me a purpose to see children that were suffering with trying to pass the grades and couldn't go from C's, D's, and F's to A's and B's. I remember two of my prized possessions. They're now adults, married with children, but they would run down the hall and they would say, Miss Tori, I got an A. And it was just so rewarding. Tim, my husband, who you see here, we met back in 1982 in high school. Been married 37 years. These are my beautiful girls, Lauren and Jenna. Tim was a registered nurse and became a personal trainer also. I know you heard we will both work in two jobs. There was a reason. Okay. First off, my health was really bad. I was suffering with asthma, ADD, eczema, depression, so many things. And I just never felt good. All of that was also adding to some stress because we found ourselves about 16 years ago in a very bad financial strain. Poor choices we made, also lots of medical bills. So we were introduced to a video 15 years ago, and when I saw it, I knew I wanted our flagship product, which I'm going to tell you all about. Got on the product, huge, huge results within the first 8 days, but more into the first 5 months. So Tim and I said yes to this because we're both servants. He was a nurse, I was a teacher. I love people. I wanted to help everybody all over the world. So we said yes to the business. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a few minutes. So I'm going to ask you some questions. These questions came to me 15 years ago. First off, do you want to move your family forward? Do you want to move them in health, time, or freedom? And I said, yes, yes, yes. I want better health. I want more time and I want freedom. I don't want to be so stressed out over finances anymore. But my question was, how do I do that? I'm a school teacher. I don't know how. So I watched a video. It's not this same one. It was an ABC primetime investigative report aired in 2005. This is a little bit of an update. So let me play it for you.
Free radicals are naturally occurring molecules that can cause serious damage in your body. If free radicals are allowed to overwhelm your body's ability to fight them, they can adversely alter lipids, proteins, and DNA, triggering a number of health concerns. Fortunately, scientists have made a remarkable breakthrough that promises to give your body a natural aid in the fight against free radicals. It's called NRF2 activation. And according to researchers, it's a powerful process that stimulates antioxidant production and can wake up your body's ability to stay healthy. Understanding NRF2 activation begins with understanding how oxidative stress caused by free radicals affects your body. Free radicals are a natural result of your body's metabolic processes. Under normal circumstances, your body also produces antioxidants, which neutralize free radicals and limit the damage they can do to your cells. It's a bit like having a factory in your cells that produces enough antioxidants to keep the free radicals under control. But exposure to X rays, ozone, cigarette smoke, inflammation, air pollution, industrial chemicals, and even exercise can overwhelm the body's natural responses to free radicals, allowing them to wreak havoc on your cells and your health. Over time, the damage to your cells and DNA turns off the power in the cell's factory, reducing our ability to create antioxidants and leaving us vulnerable to premature aging and health concerns. Fortunately, science has given us the ability to turn the power back on. NRF2 activation. NRF2 is a protein messenger that binds itself to DNA and is a master regulator of the body's aging process. Through the study of nutrigenomics, scientists have discovered that certain phytochemicals found naturally in foods turn on our ability to create antioxidants to combat aging and preserve health. Protandem is specially formulated with an optimal blend of these phytochemicals found in foods like turmeric and green tea. This patented blend is formulated to turn on the NRF2 biochemical switch that creates and releases the antioxidants your body needs to fight free radicals. And what do scientists say about NRF2 activation? In just the last 10 years, researchers have published more than 500 studies about the power of NRF2 to activate your body's natural response to free radicals. One recent peer-reviewed study from Washington State University calls NRF2 activation one of the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthroughs in the history of medicine. For more than a decade, Lifevantage has been the leader in developing effective natural NRF2 activation supplements like Protandem. We're excited to share the power of this breakthrough to create a healthier life for you and your loved ones for years to come.
Ooh, I love that. So, where did we start? We started with an award-winning scientist, Dr. Joe McCord, that you see in this picture here at the bottom. He discovered SOD. I'm not going to get into the science, but it stands for superoxide dismutate. Okay? He devoted his career to fighting the effects of free radical damage. Protandem, which is our flagship product, we call it a little yellow activator. Protandem NRF2 was born and launched in the market of 2003. It's sold in GNC, CVS, Walgreens. The problem was when people walked into their stores, there was no story to be told. So people had no idea what Protandem was. Well, an investigative report on ABC Primetime back in 2005 drew media attention. It switched from retail to direct sales in 2009. We are a publicly traded company on NASDAQ. So if you dabble in stock, that's our ticker number, LFVN. Universities caught wind of this and they have been studying Protandem ever since. So Lifevantage is not a supplement company. We don't supplement anything. We activate at a cellular level. That's what makes us so different. That's what intrigued Tim and I. So here's a little bit about Protandem, because Protandem, like I told you, I was struggling with those illnesses in my health. Protandem gave me my life back. So it's proven to lower oxidative stress on an average of 40% in 30 days. And you're probably going, okay, tell me a little bit more about oxidative stress. If I cut an apple, place it on your table, it will turn brown. That is oxidation. So think about what's happening to you at a cellular level every time you eat and you breathe. So this supports your natural cellular repair. It increases lifespan in male mice by 7%. Now, that's a study. That's not Lifevantage saying that. That's the NIA, the National Institute of Aging. That's one of over 28 peer reviews. And these are our 5 natural ingredients. So you've got ashwagandha, bocapa, green tea, milk thistle, and turmeric. You're probably saying, I take some of those, which is great. But combined in this formula, it is 18 times greater than the sum of its parts. Here are just a few of our peer reviews. And if you notice, Ohio State, Harvard, even LSU of Shreveport in my backyard. Here's the one you just heard about on the video. This is a powerful one. This is the Washington State University. Breakthrough in the history of health, guys. So I want you to understand when you take protandim NRF2, you are making your own antioxidants. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our other products, but our liquid collagen, you're taking it to make your own natural collagen. Just like Mind Body, our Enhance, our 2 products, you're taking Mind Body to activate your own GLP-1 hormone. So there's a list of our products. I'm not going to go through all of them. The person that invited you could get you more information. But we've got our Protandim line, which I will never skip a day. I've been on it for 15 years, and I'm here to tell you I'm not making a claim. We don't diagnose, cure, prevent, treat, mitigate any disease. But guess what? I'm off of Adderall. I don't own an asthma inhaler. I don't take depression meds. I can sit in the grass. I can eat eggs. The only thing that I'm still allergic to is peanut butter. But there was a list of things that I struggled with my whole life. So yes, I got my life back. I want to talk about our brand new one. It's actually going to launch November 1st. We just heard about it all in Dallas. We just got back from there. I've been on this product for 2 weeks. It's our all natural gut health. And it's a two powders, two different. One is all your greens, one is all your berries. Together with Protandim, we are creating something that everyone needs. Did you know that your gut is 30 feet long? It's as long as a tennis court. Think about all the struggles people are going through with their gut to get their gut healthy. Here's what I'm feeling with the product. I find I'm sleeping better. I find my workouts are even stronger. I have a little bit more energy. When I drink it in the morning, I'm feeling full for actually most of the day. All I'm craving is proteins. I'm craving greens. I'm craving the good stuff. My water intake is even enhanced. So I know what it's doing for my gut. So together with Life Biome, we have come together as Lifevantage. So the human gut, it's your second brain. It really is. Everything starts in the gut. So P84 is the name of this product. It activates 14 key gut peptides that regulate, repair, and restore the gut. Again, we're not supplementing, we are activating your own peptides. It's working with your microbiome, your metabolism, and so much more. Here's just some before and after pictures. This is on our Mind Body. This is a dear friend of mine, Kimberly, on the left, Shauna on the right. Here's some from the liquid collagen. This is Ben. I know all these people. They are part of my family. But look at the difference with the crow's feet. This is our dear friend J-Lo. We all know J-Lo. But look at the difference before and after. Just now, all of these people are on Protandim, NRF2. So they're already activated. And they added the liquid collagen and look at the results. We even have pet tandem for our dogs because they age 7 times greater than us because their oxidative stress is 7 times higher. So if we can lower their oxidative stress, look what's happening. And this is our skin. This is our skin care plus Protandem. So that's a little bit about our products. There's so much more information. So the guests that are on here, please get with the person that invited you and they'll get all your answers to your questions. A little bit about our company. Before Tim and I said yes to this business, we wanted to know all about Lifevantage because we were skeptical. I was like, wait, this is too good to be true. But we're 16 years old. Our headquarters is in Utah. We are publicly traded. We are a debt-free company. We actually have 17 million cash on hand. This picture here is our CEO in the middle, Steve Fife, dear friend of all of ours. Most of these people are the top producers in our company, and I know every single one. We're governed by a board. In fact, Coca-Cola, Airbnb, Google, Johnson and Johnson, and more. And if you know Erin Brockovich, not Julia Roberts that played her in the movie, but the Erin Brockovich is actually on our board. She takes our products and loves them. So my question was to them was, okay, these products, remember, fast forward 5 months, I'm on the product. How do I tell my family and friends, and how do I make a little bit extra income? Remember, I told you Tim and I were in a financial strain because of health problems, poor choices. How do I make an extra $300 a month? That's all I was looking for. Well, I joined and locked arms with some of your key leaders and I followed a system. And here I am 15 years later. If you look at this picture and the number that's in front of each one, that's how long we've been in Lifevantage. We were flown into Utah as leaders and we took this just to show you this is an amazing opportunity. So some people come into this and say, I just want to sell products. I want to help my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister. I want to help them lower oxidative stress. Can I make money just selling products? Absolutely. We get paid 6 different ways. This is just one. The more you sell, the higher your bonus is. And this is just an example. $500 in sales, you get 15%, you're making an extra $75 a month. What if you just want to pay for your products? There you go. Sell 4,000 a month in sales, you're making 1,200. And that's just one bonus. But if you're like me and you want to help the world, the best feeling for me is when I put my head down on my pillow, knowing I'm helping the single mom. I'm helping her pay her bills. I'm helping children that suffered the same things that I did. I am helping families save their homes. So I want to build a team, right? So there's ways to do that. And I'm just going to show you this as an example, but it started with me and Tim saying yes. That evidently is Tim, not me. They didn't have a girl, but pretend that's us. But we said yes. And all we did was share this with 5 people. Those 5 people shared it with more. We earned an extra $500 a month, plus the other bonus by selling just product. Those 5 people told 5 people, what if you were earning $2,250 a month? But guess what? With my help, because you don't do this by yourself. I've never done this by myself in 15 years. We are a team and we work together. Those 5 people told 5 more people, what if you're earning $11,000 a month? And guys, this is possible. This is where Tim and I are. Okay? This is possible. So here's an income claim statement. We start off as consultants and we work our way up. But look at this average monthly commissions. We were looking for $300 a month. But here we are 15 years later, we're executive consultant ones, working on executive consultant two. My goal is to help everyone achieve the goals that they desire. So first thing we do is we decide if this is for you or not. If it is, we help you pick a pack. There are many packs out there. We figure out which one's best for you. This is our newest. It includes Protandim NRF2 and also our new gut health. You get a website, you get the Evolve Compensation Plan booklet. Best part about it is you get a team of support. There are other packages. Here are two. Tim and I came in on the business pack because we knew what our goals were and we wanted a little bit of all the products. But we help you figure that out. Another question I had, can I do this? I'm a school teacher. How do I do this? I'm not a salesperson. I don't ever want to be a salesperson. And that's when they shared the system with me. And guess what? I told you I don't do this by myself. I have someone tell the story, just like I am now. We have an app that helps us. We have a proven system. Weekly team meetings, huddles, we call them, where we come together, share testimonies, and help each other. We have business events. We just got back from Dallas, which was a great convention, mindset leadership trainings, and private support communities. Here's just a few pictures of some of the families we have moved forward. I put that picture in there all the way at the top right. This was a party Tim and I threw together, and guess what? We were able to pay for everything, for all of this is my family. So I just wanted to throw that in there so you can see we're real people. And here's what's going to happen. The people that are on here getting this information for the first time, whether you're here tonight or you're going to watch the recording, you're going to be one of three people. You're going to say, one, oh, yeah, I'm interested in the products. Give me more information. Or you're going to say, I'm interested in the products and I want to know a little bit more about that business. I'm not saying no yet, not saying yes, but give me the information. Or three, this is not for me. Thank you for sharing it and for caring about me. But I know someone who's on their hands and knees praying for this right now, like I was 15 years ago. So all I want you to do is get with the person who invited you. Dee and Michelle, I am definitely going to reach out to you to see how I can answer your questions. And if you're a one, two, or three, it's that simple. So I want to tell everybody thank you. Let's see, I did that less than 30 minutes. Yay! I wanted to respect your time. But I appreciate all of you being here. I will have the recording and I plan on doing this again next week. So invite the people you care and love. Okay, Dia Michelle, I care about you. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great night.
Thank you, Tori. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Bye, guys.